Okay, let's just wait for like extra 3 minutes so that other people can join, then we'll start. Once it's 8:08, we'll start. Okay, good evening everyone, and then welcome to today's day one of the training, the service and remote job training. I hope you can all hear me. Please, if your mic is on, kindly mute yourself, kindly mute your mic, and then your video also. And also, if you can hear me, kindly use the comment section and type that you can hear me so that I can continue. If you can see my screen, if you can hear me, kindly tell me in the comment section. We have just very limited time. Please type on the comment section that you can hear me. All right, you can hear me. Thank you very much. So so we have just 1 hour for this training, and we've already used 10 minutes, so I'll be a bit fast. This training is actually brought to us by Flourishing Skills and Entrepreneurship Development, but I'll be anchoring the service and remote job aspect. Yesterday we actually, okay, for those that have question, I'll give some time to ask question, like when we are done with the class, so you can use the comment section. Please mute your mic. Ujo, Onome Ujo, so please kindly mute your mic so you don't distract us. So we'll just begin the training now. So we already know that the whole training is about service and remote job, and if you were part of yesterday's class, you know you should have some ideas, some idea about what it actually means. What when you hear about service or when you hear about remote job, you should have some idea what it's actually talking about. So I all through the course of this training, these are what we'll be learning: how to land remote job from Nigeria, how to access high-paying survey platforms from Nigeria. Now, why am I saying from Nigeria? Is because they don't, all these sites, they don't allow Nigerians to participate. Okay, they don't allow Nigerians. So, but for a quite number of years, they found a way of breaking geo restrictions. So even if you're in Nigeria, you can work remotely. You're in Nigeria, you can earn from service without them discovering where you are. Yeah, even when it comes to the ID verification process, when it gets to that time too, you still know how to cross over it. So we've done some of these things, and that's why we actually put this training out. So we'll be learning on how to access UK, US bank accounts, because you know you are telling them you are, for instance, you're in the US, you don't expect them to pay you via your Nigerian bank account. Yeah, and for you to have a US account, normally you're supposed to be in the US, but this will be teaching us the legit ways of obtaining these accounts, getting virtual phone numbers, addresses, and then even ID card, driver license, and all that, as if you are actually in that country, either in the US, in the UK, or any other country of your choice. But I want to make a disclaimer. Everything that you'll be learning here is actually for educational purpose. It's not intended for you to use it for anything wrong. Please don't use it to go and scam people. Don't use it to go and do other bad devices and all that. It's strictly for education purpose. Alright, so we'll be learning all of these things: freelancing platform, and then how to write CVs. So yesterday I talked much about remote job. When we talk about remote job, it simply means you working from you are working from the comfort of your home, maybe from a client abroad or within your local maybe your country. Yeah, I said yesterday, working remotely doesn't necessarily mean it must be your employer must be from the US or from the UK. No, I gave us an example of a lady that is into graphic and designing. She stay in a different country, a different state in Nigeria, but she does graphic and designs for for an oil servicing company, and they are paying her very good salary, like they pay her very well. But when you talk about remote job, it's either you are in the full-time remote job, you are doing a full-time remote job, or you are doing a part-time remote job. Now when we talk about doing a full-time remote job, it means you are resuming though you are working from the home, you are working from your house, but you are still doing the normal 8 to 4 or 9 to 5. Yeah, you resume properly by 9 or by 8, and you close by 4 or by 5. Yeah, so that's full time. even if your employer is in the US, you are resuming the only you are resuming when they are also resuming, so you can check the time difference. Just sometimes those people that are in the US, you'll be working at night because of the time differences. So that's just it. But for part-time, it's like you are not doing a full, you're not going that full scale from 8 to 4 or 9 to 5. Okay, so that's just it. So I said these are all some of the examples of remote job. If you have a teaching skill, you know how to teach, you can apply for a remote job. There are some sites that I know that put up that give space for those that are into teaching. You're a tutor, you can teach children abroad, yeah, especially those Nigerian parents that are in the UK, in the US. They need Nigerian teachers to tutor, to teach their children. So if you can do that, I'll be putting on most of this job on my channel. I created a new WhatsApp channel just for putting up remote jobs opportunities. So you can also do well to follow that channel when it's time. So I also talk about freelancing. Yesterday I talked more about it. I said freelancing is just you being your own boss. I hope you are getting it. Is you being your own boss. You are not being hired by anyone. You don't report to anybody. You decide when you want to do your work, when you don't want to do your work. You decide the amount of money you want your client that needs your service to pay you. You decide all of that. For instance, and I gave an instance, I said I talked about some platforms, Upwork, Fiverr, freelancers.com. You can go up there, do your own research, go up there, just go through the site, you see how it looks like. You put up your own service. If you can do voice over for videos, why not? Go ahead, put up your services there. If you can transcribe, go ahead, put up your services there. If you can do customer support agents and all that, those people that need your service will definitely employ you. But the challenge with most of this work, this freelancers job, especially for Nigerians, is that people don't once they see that your profile is from Nigeria, they will not even contact you. But that's why we are having this class. We'll learn how to build an international profile. You are in Nigeria, but your profile doesn't speak that you are in Nigeria, so you can get gigs. Okay, because most of these people that come there to work, to give out some of their jobs or their gigs, most Nigerians that worked there, or most of them ended up doing some funny things there. So that's why they shadow ban Nigerians. So if you are there, to just look as if you are not there. Please kindly, okay, please we don't want to mute your video, please. I don't know who it is. Mute your video, please. Thank you. So there's you just put your profile that you're from Nigeria, but at the end of the day you will not get any job because they're actually shadow banned. Most of them, after working there, they will tell the people, come and pay me offline. And those people that are from the West, foreign nations, they don't like cutting corners and doing those dubious things like most people in Nigeria. Because they know the freelancing platform will take a particular percentage, so they prefer to tell you, come, let's go out of the platform, you will pay me. And those people, they tend to report most of those Nigerians. So that's why they actually shadow ban Nigeria. You can be there, but you will not get good jobs. But in this course of the training, whatever you can do, a graphic designer, web developer, you know how to write and all that, you can do voiceovers, create content, you will learn how to put up your profile as though you are not in Nigeria, so that you can be getting very good gig. All right, so these are some of the platforms. You can go up there and go online, just check them out. In the course of the training, we'll still talk more about it. Why is freelancing powerful? You are in control of your time. You get clients from any location of your choice. It doesn't necessarily mean it must be from country. It's great for students, it's great for stay-at-home mom or side hustler, especially those students that you know you are just chanced in the evening. You go to school in the evening, that's when you want to work. You are free to go ahead and do that. You can start just with your data and your phone. So why are remote jobs a big opportunity? So I'm just giving us the overview of everything, so you decide which of the area you want to specialize in. You want to look for remote job, is okay. You want to go into freelancing, is okay. I'm just giving us like a nutshell of everything, so that we'll know you can then decide where you want to specialize in. Okay, so remote jobs, why are they a big opportunity? You can work for companies in the US, in the UK, in the Canada from Nigeria. Somebody was actually asking a question. He said, if you are living in Nigeria and you earn up to $5,000, $4,000, $3,000, he said, will you still japa? Will you want to travel out of the country? So I don't know for the person. That's the person's own answer. So you get paid in USD or other strong currency. You don't need visa or relocation. There's no need for visa, or you don't need to relocate. You can be in your country, and there's someone that will know. He got a data analysis. He got a job as a data analyst with a country with an employer from Qatar, but he's in Nigeria. Okay, and he's earning $4,000 a month, but he's in Nigeria. So you don't need to go to that country to get that job. You can be in your country if you know all these things that we'll be teaching here. You can be in your country and then you apply for that job. There was a job I put out on my channel. Some persons I walked some people through. The job is in the UK. It's a care job. I think cradle care or something. They are looking for people that can serve as admin assistants. They are into caregivers, yeah. So they need people that will be taking records when most of those their staffs, when they log in, sign in and all that, when they administer drug and all that to their clients, they need people that will be taking those log, and at the end of the week you submit it, and the pay is a good one. Those people, they were able to submit their CV, scale through. Let's just say hopefully they get employed. They are in Nigeria and they've gotten a job in the UK. Now you have flexible hour. You can work part-time or full-time, just like I explained to you. And so remote jobs are actually a big opportunity. Either you want to go into the full-time job or the part-time, it's your own decision. Or you want to go into freelancing, it's your decision. There was a lady that got a makeup job in Nigeria. What did she do? What's her tax? Her tax is just to the makeup companies in the US. They employed her in Nigeria here. Her tax is just to, when they have a new product, you do advert for the products, you take calls from that region that you are. And what is she earning? $4,000. She's in Nigeria. Please kindly mute your mic. And she's in Nigeria. Okay, so there are opportunities, just that people don't know how to go about it. All right, so I know this is one of the major reasons why most people came. They want to go into surveys, so we'll be dwelling on surveys now. So what are surveys? This one, people, you can, okay, let me just say something. You can, while you are applying for a remote job, let's say you are into care or the health sector, so you are applying as a caregiver, not caregiver now, maybe an admin assistant in the care field, or you want to apply as a customer support agent, to be responding to calls, emails and all that. Why you apply for that one? That's the big one, right? Because you can earn very big. They can pay you up to $4,000, $5,000 in a month. Yeah, you've put up your applications, you are waiting for that one. You can be doing surveys. There are some persons that don't even care about those jobs. Their whole focus is surveys. These service platforms, they pay high. I just listed a few, though I didn't give all out. I just listed a few. During the course of this training, we'll be seeing high and top service platform that pay very high. There's I took the screenshot. A friend in a group, just a month he made $3,600 from surveys. Yeah, I'll post the screenshots one of these days. $3,600. So he's not he doesn't have any business with them applying for a remote job. He doesn't want any job, anything. His own is, let me be doing the surveys, answer the questions, submit it, get my point, and he cash out. So surveys are what are online surveys? They are short questionnaires or forms created by companies, researchers, or organizations to collect people's opinion, feedback, or behavior. Okay, so in general terms, survey is just you. When you go to these platforms, you register with them. Okay, you answer questions there. I will show us some. You answer questions. Now, some companies, most of the questions they put out, what's their aim? They are trying to get the opinion of people. For instance, let's say Coca-Cola. Okay, there's one survey that I took on I think McDonald's, yeah, in the US. They just wanted to get the feedback of clients that has patronized them in the last 24 to 48 hours. Do you understand? So they want to know how the food tastes, how they welcomed you when you came in, if you had a warm reception, did you have space to park your car, and you answer all that. And that survey was $50 for just I think 10 minutes. Yeah, for just 10 minutes. So most of these companies, they want to get feedback to improve their products. It's not like Nigeria that we don't really care about those things. In this advanced nation, they care about it. They care about their customers' feedback. They care about the opinion of their customer because they believe their customer is their business. But it's just in Nigeria that we don't really care about those things. In Nigeria, even if you see a survey, after answering all the questions, at the end of the day, they will tell you thank you. But in those advanced countries, they pay you for your time and your honest answers. And they usually pay in USD, that's in dollar. Most time they pay in gift card or points, like you keep getting points, and when it has accumulated to a particular point, you can now withdraw it as money. Hope we are getting it. Am I too fast? All right, thank you. Okay, so that's that. Now, surveys, they have stand-alone surveys and they have platform surveys. Now, what are stand-alone surveys? Stand-alone surveys are just one-time paid surveys. You just need to complete them. I said I created a WhatsApp channel where I post those things. I post some surveys as I get them. I post them also. So you can also do well to follow that channel. It's a new channel. I just created it for the course of this training. So like that McDonald's survey is a stand-alone survey. It doesn't require you to do any signing in or signing up. You just click the link. It takes you direct to that survey and you answer all the questions. Sometimes they are very short. It can be 10 minutes. It can be 7 minutes. And at the end of the day, you get your pay either in gift card. You sell the gift card, convert it to cash, or USD, which will require you to use your PayPal, and then you withdraw your money. Okay, those are stand-alone surveys. There was one other survey that we got from Australia. That one was for $90. That was for 15 minutes. That survey was for 15 minutes and $90. They were just trying to know about how those teenagers, how they use and interact with social media. So you have to behave as if you're 18. Okay, yeah, they will ask you your age. You because most surveys you already see the topic there, so you act as what they want. Of course you are an adult, but these surveys, they are targeting teens, how they react with social media. So they are asking you what's your age. You should know you shouldn't be more than 18. But in the course of this training, we'll be teaching you how to answer all of those surveys. I will give out PDFs on how to a guided template on how to answer surveys and get good money from them. So some top just few surveys platform that is here. Let's look at them. We have Prolific. Now Prolific, there's one, I think there's other ones. They have so many of them, but just that I will be guiding us on the particular and main ones that will earn good money from. Prolific, for each survey you do, is a platform survey, so you need to sign in and sign up. Okay, it will request your UK number or your US number. So most times they require ID card. So that's the course of this. That's the whole essence of this training. We'll teach you all that, how to do that, because those surveys are actually meant for those in the US, in the UK, Australia, those countries. Okay, but you are behaving as if you are there. So when they ask you for your phone number, we will teach you how to do all of that so that you can also participate and earn. So Prolific, for per surveys, you can get paid from $6 to $20 per hour. Respondents, you can get up to 25 to 200 per question you answer. Okay, Prime Opinion, this one you get you accumulate the points, the rewards, until you get to a particular amount you can now withdraw. Hey Cash too, they have many of them. I just brought just these few so that we can see those people living. I know the network. Okay, this meeting is being recorded so that you can meet up, you can follow up via the recorded section. And those people that were not able to attend the meeting, so quickly let me just show you this respondent survey so that you see how it looks like. Now there's this account that I created just before the meeting started, so that for the sake of this class though, can you see my screen? All right, so this is respondent. I just created this account before this class started. I just want to show us how this respondent survey is, what you can, some of the prices per surveys, just like I was explaining to us. So this is respondent. This one requires your US number and some verification, but you learn all that. We'll teach you all that. So you can see in 90 minutes is a focus group survey. In 90 minutes you can earn $125. 90 minutes, is it not just 1 hour 30 minutes, right? An hour and 30 minutes, you earn 125. And the good thing is that there is no limit to what you can earn. If you are so good, you want to do 100 in a day, that's your business. Okay, so imagine you earn this in, let's say you do like 5 surveys in a day, and you are consistent with it. Imagine how much you'll be making a month. All right, so what's this survey all about? Seeking car enthusiasts. discussion about performance components on vehicles. So if you know, you don't need to have the idea, like you don't need to be so, I don't mean, you can have the idea, yeah, you don't need to be so well grounded in that aspect, like in that field, like, oh, I don't have a car, I don't know how a car. No, just go for it. In this training also, I'll be teaching us how to navigate most of these questions even if you don't know them. Okay, you don't need to have a car, you don't need to know much about car vehicles before you do most of these surveys. I will teach us how to do all of these things. Okay, yeah. So they're looking, if you, that this, that's it. This one is baking enthusiast looking for taste testers. Of course, you go in as though you know what you are doing, right? They say, do you enjoy baking, whether for fun, holiday, or for entertainment? You are looking for passionate home bakers to join a small group section to help us taste and evaluate baking mix in. Your feedback will help us shape new products. So you can see, they are actually after your feedback. Now this is a district leaders project. This one is seeking high creative moms of 6 months. So those stay at home moms, you can be earning while you are home. Okay, you can be earning while you are home. If you know anybody in this category, of course, bring them to the training. So you can just go on and on and on and on. This is for 170. Looking for that project for school principals. If you are a principal, even if you are not a principal, you just go in as though you are. This one is for calling all company decision makers. Maybe you are an entrepreneur, of course. How do you make your decision? What did they say? Are you someone who makes decision in a company? Answer a few questions to see if you qualify, and that's it. So that's it. Okay, because of limited time, I would have gone through one of it with us, but because of time, I want to show us something else. Okay, so let me show us. So that's for respondents. Let me show us this other one I talked about, prime opinion. Like I said, there are many of them. So this is prime opinion. This is prime opinion. You see, this account was just created for the purpose of this training, just to show you people how it is. This is just, you can interchange them. You can go here and just do a survey, go to this other platform, do a survey, go to Prolific, do a survey. There are other ones that pay high. I will mention them and tell us and guide us in the course of the class. So this, for one question, you see, for 7 minutes you can earn $29. So once you get up to $5, this is what this new account earned. Just not long ago it was created. So this is for 1 point for 22 minutes. This one is just for 15 minutes you get. So you just answer these questions. Okay, you answer the questions. This is for $2.80. You answer the questions, and when you get to $5, you can withdraw via your PayPal. You even, if you want to leave it to 100, whatever, it's your choice, but the minimum withdrawal for this one is $5. So these are just some you can just come, and then you see you've qualified for this survey. So you click on what? Participate. Okay, so I will just remove it because of time. So let's go back to our slide. But I hope you are getting it. Hope you are understanding so far. Hello? Hope you can still hear me. All right. All right, thank you. Okay, let me come back to this respondent. Like I was sharing with those people that just joined, these are some surveys you can take and you earn good. So one thing about this respondent, okay, there are other ones too. YouGov, um, Prolific. Okay, I mentioned that also, but I said I will be guiding us because it's survey, it doesn't mean anybody can just do it. Not so actually. I'll be giving us a template on how to do all of that. All right. So the next thing, so this is actually the whole introduction of the class. From tomorrow, I don't know, tomorrow or will communicate with us. We'll be learning how to set off this UK PayPal, because for this prime opinion you need your PayPal. You need your PayPal to withdraw. You can withdraw via PayPal or gift card and all that. How to obtain these numbers for address, how to get ID cards and all that. How to get your bank account, yeah, your US bank account or UK, and how to write an irresistible resume. It's not every CV that you write that will get you employed. I was opportune to get the resumes of some persons that applied in a company. They actually called me to do the screening process and all that. You could imagine some person sending their CV in what is it called now? Microsoft format. Your CV should be in PDF format. So during the course of the class, we'll be doing all of that. So now for all of those things to work, though I didn't want to expose this, but we'll get to talk about it during the class. For all of those things to work, you need this, what I call working tools. That's what you need. That's what you let me just show us something. If you go to your phone and you type my IP location, it will tell you that you are in Nigeria. It will tell you you are in Nigeria. It will tell you your state. If you are in Abuja, you are in wherever you are. But this is telling me that I'm in the US. Am I in the US currently? No. Maybe someday I'll be there. But currently I'm not in the US. So you need your IP and you need your location to look like this. That's how you can fully participate in those surveys. You need this. It will look as if you are there. Your device will look as if you are there. You need this. You need your ID and other things to fully get most of those, participate in most of those surveys and apply for most of those remote jobs. So during the course of the training, we'll be discussing all of that. So that is basically all for the introduction. That's basically all for the introduction of today. So if you have any question, kindly write them in the comment section. But I want to tell you that this is not what you want to miss. Yeah, you don't want to miss this for anything. If you want to resign from your 9 to 5 job, they are not paying you well, this is a good opportunity for you. Like this is you are going into this, you are either you're applying as for a remote job or you want to do the survey. You are not investing anything and it is zero risks. There is no risks involved. If you follow all the protocols, there is no risks involved. At the end of the day, you are making your cool money, yeah, without even leaving your home. So this is something you should invest in. So but for the purpose of this training, though the training is actually for free, but it will require us to pay a token of just 5,000 naira. Yeah. We are actually discussing, okay, let's do it for free, like they don't get to pay nothing. Yeah, it's fine, it's good, but how would they take it serious? How would they take it serious? Okay, so we say, okay, let's get those that are serious for them to just pay a token of 5,000 naira. Of course, if you want to go for this training anywhere, there's nobody that who, I'm not even sure if there's anybody that want to teach you all of this. This is not your regular online training you go to, you don't get results. No, 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 no. This one will hold you by your hands and give you tailored guidance. Like, some person, they will tell you, they will teach you something and you still want them to spoon feed you. This one will spoon feed you. By the end of this training, I'm telling you, you will be making at least, let's say at least, you've done $5 to $10 before this training ends. So that's just what I'm telling everyone that is that will take part of this training. If we want to go by, maybe let's put price or amount to teach just one of these, just how to open PayPal in Nigeria that receive money is a different fee on its own. Not to talk about verification process. I think there was last year somebody reached out to me in a group that he was doing prolific, so he was looking for somebody to teach him verification process. He was ready to pay $100. He didn't get. He was ready to pay that amount because of they know what they gain, what they earn from each of these service sites or remote job. So we don't want too much crowd that at the end of the day will not get serious people from it. That's why we are putting it out on that, at that token of 5,000. So you can pay to Flourish Skills and Entrepreneur Development. That's the account number. Once you make your payments, you can send the receipt to the admin there. You'll be moved to a paid group. This should not stop you for this 5,000 or whatever, should not stop you from coming to learn this. This is the money you will earn. What is 5,000? 5,000 is just 5K is less than $4 now. Imagine the account that was showing us today. I showed us that account that was created today just from collecting little points, right? Just from collecting little points. That same day, it has already made 4 points whatever USD. So imagine you do this a whole day, like from morning till night, you sit down and you are doing this. You definitely make more than that. Not to talk of you do it consistently for a week and a month. You know what you will earn. What about the respondents? What about YouGov? Those I didn't mention all of those. So we'll be going deeply into all of this in the paid group, just to filter some persons that are not really serious. Okay, so that's the account number. If you all right, go ahead. Keep it brief, please. All right, thank you, Gozie. right. Thank you. We have just a limited time. Like I mentioned now, what we'll be learning. They are teaching you everything. Like I said, the training is supposed to be free, but that's just a token. Everything that is here, the number, how to get the number, the PayPal account, the verification, your driver license, and all that. As though you're in the UK, you're in the US, you are getting everything. You are getting everything. You are getting everything. You are not following. You are in the right place. If that's your concern, you are in the right place. So, is there any other person that have a question? You're welcome. If you have a question, kindly unmute yourself. So that we'll... Yeah, I can. Please go ahead. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Drag. Right. Okay. Like I said, this is not your online, your regular online service. Somebody was telling me yesterday, how somebody paid. Those ones are not even my business. This one is not your regular online, training. Before the end of this training, you just need your effort, your time. Except you are the one that didn't give in your time, you will know. And I didn't even mention, okay, except you are the one that didn't put in your time. If you put in your before the end of this training, you are making money. I'm telling you. So it now depends on the more effort you put, the more money you make. That's your own aspect to play. But for this, I don't need to talk too much. And in this okay, let me just keep that aside. There are some other benefits also that I will be sharing with us. Just like somebody that talked about prosy. It's not all prosy that work. They've spent so many persons. They come. Even today, I had some that came to me. Please, this is. We'll be giving you the right thing. Like I said, we are spoon feeding you. We'll hold your hands on. You will make it. Like you will see it. So it's now left for you to put in more effort, or if you don't want, but you know that you got something, you get value from this. So, is there any other question? Yeah, good evening. You're welcome. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah, we'll get through all of that. Yeah, you'll be on the wait list. Yeah. Yeah. All right. right, thank you so much for your question. I wouldn't want to spill out everything here, but like I've said, this is a training you won't regret attending. Like imagine, like this training is actually supposed to be free. Like the company wanted to do it for free. It was even just this evening they decided that let's put a token of 5,000. Okay, just to get those who are serious. For me that is employed to teach this, what do I owe now? Will I hold back the information? Personally, I don't gatekeep information. Like I don't, no. That's not me. Not to talk of something that I'm being employed to do. Okay? No. You'll be getting, I wouldn't say you get the value for your money, because just this discussion we've had is even more than 5,000 if you want to equate it. But for this training, you will not be disappointed by God's grace. By the end of this training, like before you are done doing everything, you should be earning. And it's good that you know the value of what we're actually talking about, Jennifer. It's good that you actually know the value of it. If other persons in the group know what we're actually talking about, then they will be here, except for those that are still at work and all that. Like this can settle you for life. What are you looking for again if you get a job in Nigeria that is paying you $4,000? That's like 5 point something million. Huh? And you are doing job of what? 70,000. Okay, I'm not talking down on any job. All jobs are important, but I'm just trying to tell us the value of this. Okay. All right. So if there's no other question, all right, please keep it short. Yeah. They are new to you, right? Thank you. We will be starting everything from the scratch. Yeah. Your only thing you should be concerned about is, just like a lady that came to me today, she was asking me, how do you make such huge amounts? How long? I said sometimes just from in less than, let me say, from 12 at night to 4. She was like, wow, that she needs to be serious with her life. I said, okay, that's up to you. So it depends on you. If you want to talk like that lady, I need to be serious with my life. It all depends on you. It all depends on your efforts. After learning the thing, if you say, let me sleep again for 1, 2 or 3 months, later I will start. Oh, it's up to you. When you see other people cashing out and posting their stuff, you'll be encouraged and motivated. But we'll carry everybody along, okay? We'll carry everybody along, and that's the reason why this token was actually fixed, so that we don't want those that are not serious to miss with them at the end of the day. And the group will also be open so that we can also communicate. That's the private group. We don't want where they'll be spamming the group and all that. That's why we kept it closed. But in the paid group, it will be open so that we can share ideas, discuss. I'll also respond to us as much as I can. So Jessica, do you have any question? You were raising your hand. Alright, is there any other question? There is no other question. Okay, so thank you guys very much for attending the today's introduction class. Though we'll still go over it again, especially for those that are just coming in. We'll still go over it again so that you'll be able to learn more. And we'll be teaching you guys so many things, and I assure you that before this training is over, you'll start making money. The least $5 at least before that 1 week you've made. So you now know how to increase it if you want. So thank you so much. Alright, I hope you have a good night. Alright, thank you too. So we'll call it a night here. Good night. Oh, thank you, dear Lord God Almighty.